Mami ma akwaba emfa umbra nsem TV GH so wofre me adwoa sechi.
Umra meti asem bia he Excellency John Dramani Mahama o ka kire media no. Asam no emu adu pa na esan so areho. Mesre say so person wote the import of this messenger. Message gina hodi na show video ni na akosi awie na tie reactions amede beka ho no. Na obehu say oman ene ye chichire na mom enye individual.
And they just go with their phone, edit, and then they put the news out. So the media landscape has changed and the sources of information has changed. And in many cases, it is those people who are setting the agenda, because for most of our stations in the morning, they're taking a lot of news from what 1957 covered, or what GH something covered, and they have all these their little inscriptions they put on their videos, and that drives the discussion in the morning. So they become a very important part of that segment, but are unregulated. And so sometimes they go to the extreme. The language is filthy. I mean, they can just, go to town, either insulting somebody or sometimes on the limits of hate speech. Yeah, and these are things that in the whole world, people are beginning to look at and say, how can we regulate hate speech? How can we regulate, extreme foul language, And so it's just an issue I'm raising so that all of us can begin to think about it. And the point is, would we classify them in the typical sense of journalists? I mean, those bloggers, are they typically journalists?
Someone Ghana, President Mahama, one what's yes, social media, and a certain agenda, edima traditional media. Now, it's a traditional media, no, or lazy. They don't go out for information. Now, it's a John Dramani Mahama. Oh, kase. Social media bloggers no omu didi atem omu kan filthy words omu kan sama emfota di chempanimfo omu didi mpanimfo atem entini yampa kwan bi so ni yan regulate social media. President Mahama untumi regulate social media. TikTok enya Ghana dia, Facebook enya Ghana dia, YouTube enya Ghana dia. Muntumi regulate sani na danko akufo mo ntimi an regulate last 8 years no muntumi regulate and then the President Mahama utie social media utie 8 years ago utie the Kevin Taylor, Chini Jonas, Dr. Ren, any NDC for a year and another danko akufo e krom ha a year Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia krom ha any year otumfo ose tutu baby e krom ha edi asofo atem Kevin Taylor edi ya di ya na mu nyina atem edi di chief imam atem edi di ahemfo ni mpanimfo wo Ghana atem oteye ene de why waju say wonte Chini Jonas waso obedi watem da bia yan so atem didie so ba obi didi watem a yan kan ho asem because ye didi Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo atem ye didi Dr. Bawumia atem omu didi otumfo atem no wan kan ho hwe ene de e kan wo dan ne de so hu say kwan na ntene. And nana omudu atem no. When we say you find yourself on the flip side of the coin, no, you are not happy with the development. Nana Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo de na ya ode. Kevin Taylor and some oka okroma hate speech. And in some oka okroma ne atem didi ni mpanimfo atem didi asofo mpanimfo odi o matem okroma. Ni nyina wa ha ote. And now almost start so omudu atem no de. When we say ye ntena say ye regulate social media. Enya adwuma Excellency John Dramani Mahama ye be kɔ ni say ya ye de yes media ye nidi atem ye can we say it as it is. We criticize government, we speak truth to power. Now so Kevin Taylor ene ya oba president no still now da so didi atem what me aka bibia kire no o ma ne bagana o bagana na o je ne tena ho e de ko to vice presidential villa na mo man national security protection ti mama ya jatum say atem didi hoy eye nti go for some be di watem untimi regulate untimi regulate TikTok untimi nya na hwe etidia na mo so bedi watem ye de yan subscribe to atem didie na so sane mo so so e ma Kevin Taylor di amanfo atem e wo kroma Twini Jonas e di nkofo atem wo kroma mo ma mo sika e sa ma mo protection no ene so mo anka say di watem a ya pagya yensa
Mpacho say movie dia number cause me nyame hu na say it's a movie because me kwa play me hu so but AC ana nyoma AC no so me won bebre me won bebre because nyoma bi wo ha en say to me see nti say bridges na abemu no me won because ORC pa how to make cover the number 2 din ko ka ho me hu bi da and ma share board resolution na board meetings aya ko nyina no so board meetings ne bie ni ho aya tro say de nipa 2 e ko ka directors no into me nim say na isifa bae into so your lawyers not trauma into ORC would have to explain nienti abanesa
ele no na minim say e wo say EMP forecast on be build the mine no as omo equity na on be use about $200 million and they be build the mine no but your condition president na dey na say mutim satisfy as na the so called take over be ba na dey ya
in 2023 we signed an agreement with them for the laws of Ghana no they say obey bibia say I say Ghana phones to me them in say almost your mine and wage man in any omo be in the contract they say initially no there's 50 million that needs to be paid for share purchase agreement. Yeah, shares but and also up to June 2024 no. SSM 150 million eba. The EPC agreement. You can EPC agreement engineering, procurement and construction. Into Sahabia no can say is in place at the time of June 2024. Papa, yeah, so china nebebo, so chineti nebebo, mean to menka. Into our agreement, honomono, they have breached. In the catch almost say, as a company, no, yen to mean train in perpetuity, yen to mean train affable. Say, Musumu discover mube say, then nebebo, so china nebebo, papa, ye into a 1 year was say, and ninking a call ICC, no, so that umbet miako, not umbet me see mine, but no marabe see mine. And yes, media war we and the way we are case okonwa kwasisan nyoma why ni say o threaten and o threaten we and yes ani no
ade we die e bi kan ye emu ovrem prof bacho be 2 months ago na omo ye bibisa e wo Ura Samjona hotel ho no I think 2 days before no Azuma resources at the Krata Babonte say some media invitation crumpo na EMP for the abano and kama media for no enko as media for no koi Emma at an announcement no ye Emma minister ka say wo mamu few weeks been amon shramon settle me but was weeks no minister ne musiai as a company Emma mo come to a compromise say this is the way forward ana
yes it's in your minister ne kai no ya ni minister na nka ya ni minister na share physically but through the minerals commission no engagement started into engagement na e start ye no e ho ne nyina ye hu say ade no se na aye no court na na betumi akọ bi asema man into ye nya ye relax ye say court na ye beko into ne ye sisi no de e me wanwa bi into na te ye nyina ye twen se me court ne beka bia no as law abiding citizen oni obi nya asem na court say na tie ne nyina na nka you be accepted nanki you moving on from a hodum into baby I woni
na case na mo de call arbitration no e wo London e mu de hin na EMP for so withdraw no say Friday as the end be de no mo withdraw free mu no
initially no mo nya hint say omuntumi nye scan and fan by initially na ye ka say ye be cancel on agreement na say ye be terminate agreement no omo no din kan gane di asem ne ko arbitration ho na yen so ye nim se na nyoma we ko ni nti omo so koye omo case no ni yen so ye counter case against them because ni nim se nyoma say bi betumi esi so bi be ka se wa withdraw no wa be fa nyoma na physically because playbook nyoma omo ye is not e hu bi Into yes, we are dying also. Into yes, we are counter filing and counter case against them. Into that case, me no need a cost of Jojo. And no more draw more dear. Into more draw more dear no crana minim so in this say the Babet Nas near can't no. Only say Oma Babe yes, San Yomano Muye say no. Into arbitration the baby. A 1 year was here as a company. Because I'm a catcher or no. You near one you need to you near giant. What in can you ask them in my ye di punima and no ye di for swa sanet here.
Minim sa wo ko be before nti de be twa enkobo no so me pese meje o time kese ba me busa say so far no EMP for no oma ye adwuma bi in the attempt to build the mine and as mo trace ke bi the amamo you may have to refund ana.
Oh yes, initially in the agreement no and no crown they were supposed to put $500,000 US every month into the project, for which it went into a holding account at EcoBank. And EcoBank now Eco no so no. Open no signatories to that account. Into scan on your open in your mode. A woman nakakaba near the ejuma, a woman nakakaba near the ejuma. But to them no once as I scan call EcoBank nimono. Zanet ye and Ecosia no ya catch EcoBank for so bank statements in my name. The Kakra bank aba bank nim. Near who send a scan ye use scano. Say nana bank statements in the bebo. So Chinana bank statements in the bebo. Yantiasi actual letters are comma EcoBank. And as I say no, Yakatro would have to take legal action to get the EcoBank bank statement. Na yen who sikan kasa omodiato EcoBank account nim as a company into baby I won ye.
Obi say Bobby Banks, lawyer for EMP, says the Ghanaian owner has transferred the company to EMP. But do we have a single Ghanaian owner of Azuma Gold Resources?
But Azuma ni single Ghanaian owner. Almost koye me feed in a crown. Almost say the sole ownership and transfer of shares among one person. And as our documents no more and none afford you in the doors because one company then you the money pa baako me who be crowd company of 5 directors so say the money pa baako.
Now there's a company law no company breach.
Oh, there's a lot of breaches here. And the say no. Oh, they say rule of law no case no crowd in Ghana. Into say so be any influence or case na so. Into be a better no HN nyina ebehu. 1 year on your year, you pay a lot of reprisals at the end of the day.
All right, Prof. It would and you may Kasakesi, Yebeshe. Let's see how it pans out. Then she be a Saturday na many documents be bigger. Can you say that Nasi and Gasami Dinkomo? Professor Prince Amponsa and now year board chairman Emma Azuma Gold Resources and any Dinkono. Prof, we are grateful.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Right. Abuja for Professor Prince Amponsa and any D and Komona. Mo fight chess ABA and come say it was in a rush. We were different meeting do baby a very very important say then they corner in this and crane. Now watching in them say I didn't go through. Was it the question a capture? The question a capture a ya quite said the as a soldier for bio say and cover conphobia at chase or my Ghana so yes I didn't but in this case omunfa tu enkoy but there's a capture somewhere. Na me hwe de ekoso wazuma hoyi ene de wo hwe de DSTV for so communication ministry so enkomo mu no mu die basa ene yebedum afidie no yebetwa mo license mu ne ade na chale mo me careful ya no nti na kase MPP for property owning democrats ene enkofo ntiase was say wunya the enabling environment to work. That's all that you need. Aban kwant me fe ni pa adwuma.
Joma hama nkasa wa ho. O yes kama papa. O Joma hama. Na de bia wo ye bia no Bible say de o gu bia obetwa. O de ya wo se wanya tumi. Tumi ne kekere na wo pe. Keke. A wonim se adwuma no ntimi nye. Na wo pe tumi nti. O de atrosem ne na adasem. Adada Ghana for no bi o madwen eswa. No matter Obama wo Joma hama ene sa ndc we na wonim de wo ye Joma hama wonim de wo ye I'm telling you, when Imra on Hosono, Nerade, Aketua, Edda Wabetriso, the Hona Buhusa Ghana, Yafaye Niagro. Obi didn't free SHS Abba. A Kufuado bought free SHS and Hoban since 2007. Nyame Adum 2017 Obaye, the Hona Anna Odana D. What's your tree? When you quasi a phone DC phone at your tree. Yes, sir. Free SHS in ye, free SHS 419. One can come quasi a Samson and Yamia do the free SHS in the buy. She ni padua in Yanko secondary school. Obi wo we JSS Bayer 5 years, 4 years. Free SHS in or Sanko be in voter region, ma maybe a Sanko free SHS. Sika 70 neni pentimi in secondary school. In Sri Lanka Yankropon or dinner nado danko kufuado. Any Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia ebra Ghana for ebre Ghana for ebetra Ghana abenyano so. Our da free SHS die. Emma yemma yenuanom bi me woni menuanom a benefited from free SHS. Me ba me ankasa me yam ba me moja. Next year nyame admo obewie. Obaye sika mituatua. Obaye ya sika mituatua me ba no eho enye easy. Na afi de wasan begina